أمست معاني النصر من كلماتي لأدب عن عرض الرسول بذاتي أحمي الرسول بما ملكت منافحا بالشعر.
Another issue before I pass it to our beloved brother Sheikh Arshad. I was asked as I was coming in tonight, and I thought I'll touch on it a little bit about steroids. Seeing tabarakallah, we've got a lot of beefed up gorillas here. And I'm not pointing the finger at any individual, but tabarakallah, you know for the first one.
That's natural.
Allahu Akbar. Better get your secret, inshallah. The issue is, what are steroids? In a nutshell, this needs lessons. Steroids that are used and abused by the athletes, they're a synthetic version of testosterone. A synthetic version of testosterone, a male hormone. Naturally, man and woman produce testosterone. But like all hormones that regulate the body's most basic functions, throwing one's testosterone in himself, throwing it out of balance, wallahi, going to have wide-ranging consequences. It can cause catastrophic consequences. Now, I don't care who comes and tells me, no, ya Sheikh, I'll justify my use of steroids. I am sure they're okay. But Lord, nonsense. All steroids have a major risk, whether injected or whether tablets. Most of them have a major role in destroying your body. Your liver, violent and aggressive behavior, heart problems, development of breast tissue, high cholesterol, diabetes, mood swings, paranoia, the thickening, enlargement of your bones, especially your forehead, your hands, and your jaw. Most of them have psychological problems that will occur because you think about it. It is not hard to depend after using steroids, khalas, I want to be on this. Because one day you are walking pencil neck and a few days later you are beefed up like a big ape. What do you expect? You're going to crave them. You're going to crave them more and more. It becomes psychological. You don't want to walk again like a pencil neck. Now you got 21-inch biceps and you had before only 13-inch biceps. It becomes a mental problem, a very hard problem to withdraw yourself, a disease, and many of them cause the growth of cancerous tumors. Many of them, wallahi. What did the brother said to me? No, as long as my doctor monitors my use of steroids, I'll be fine. I go, don't talk nonsense. Stop kidding yourself. Stop talking from your desire. It's a desire speaking, not your heart. There is no professional doctor, no matter who it may be, no professional doctor, and take this as a fact, no professional doctor can safely prescribe steroids for non-medical reasons. You might ask why? What's the problem? Because the long-time effects of steroids, which many people don't understand this, long-time effects of steroids is unknown. Is unknown. And this is the opinion of the experts. Even a normal blood test that you have will not necessarily mean that your liver is normal. This happens in the future. You could be positive today, but because of them, in the future, if Allah so desires, it will be negative. Another brother said to me, okay, I will take safe drugs to prevent the side effects of steroids. Nonsense! I don't know where they get this from. Anything to justify their use of steroids. I will take safe drugs to prevent the side effects of steroids. Safe drugs. In fact, depending on that safe drug, it will cause equal or more problems than steroids itself. Again, it's the opinion of the experts. Wallahi, it destroys your brain tissue, your heart tissue, your blood cells. I want to ask one simple question. How did Allah create us? Did He not create us with enough testosterone, enough hormones? Are we saying that, Ya Allah, you have created me in a deficient way? You did not give me enough of this. I can't build my biceps the way I want them because you did not give me enough. Simply, that's what you're saying. So, Ya Allah, excuse me, but I want to do something extra. This is exactly what you are doing. وَلَآمُرَنَّهُمْ فَلَيُغَيِّرُنَّ خَلْقَ اللَّهِ. Allahu Akbar. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about the shaitan, interpreted, verily I will mislead them and arouse in them false desire. And then He said, and I will order them to change the nature created by Allah. I will order them, this is the shaitan, to change the nature that Allah created them on it. Come on, brothers and sisters. Do we really need it? Do we really need to go against the creation of Allah? The natural way Allah created us? Does He not know what is best for us? What we need? How much we need of it? Or do we know better? We'll go get an implant, an extra hand as well. Instead of having 2 hands, have 3 hands. Because hormones, testosterone, you're doing exactly the same thing. You're adding to Allah's creation exactly what Allah warned against. And the list goes on. We're not here to discuss steroids, but in a nutshell, this is the situation of steroids. And stop trying to justify haram. It's one thing to say it's haram and I'm committing a sin. A man will say that. A man will say that. But the other person will say, no, it's not a sin. Yes, it is a sin. And you are committing haram. And admit to it and stop following your desire. He's an evil person. He's a sinful person. May Allah forgive him. Brothers and sisters, Islam clearly illustrates that genuine happiness, genuine freedom cannot be bought, cannot be won, cannot be by buying the dunya and the trash of the dunya. The only way you will ever be happy in both worlds is to sacrifice that which is beloved to you for the most beloved, and that is definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will never ever get to the upper ground by taking the lower ground. You will never ever get Allah's pleasure by disobeying Him. You will never enter Jannah by being ambivalent about it. Know that the clash that you are fighting today, the clash between the 2 lives here, between the good and bad, is in fact the clash between the 2 afterlives. And understand this: good equals good and evil equals evil. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you all and unite us all on that which He loves. And I'm sorry, Sheikh, I took a bit too much, I think. And to you too, Sheikh. We'll leave it now to our beloved Sheikh.